Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Andy, aka Elogee, aka Elogee. I'm here today, very excited to bring you a Magic the Gathering deck tech video. I've been playing Magic a lot lately. I've been playing a lot of Arena, a lot of Standard on Arena, and I actually made it to Mythic on Ranked using this deck that I'm about to show you, so I'm very excited today. I've always loved mono green, that's what this is. This is mono green aggro, and features some new cards from Kamigawa, but still kind of the same basic mono green shell that there's been for about a year now. I'm going to be very disappointed when this set rotates out in a couple months, but for the time being I really love it and just wanted to show it to you guys. If this video gets 5 likes, I'll do a video of me playing with it on Mythic on Arena, so y'all can experience what I went through in order to get there. But to begin, I have snow-covered forests, and there's really no reason not to. There's like, I can think of one card that hoses snow, that Redain, that white like angel or something. But other than that, there's really no reason not to play snow, especially in mono green where you have so many snow payoffs. Not many, really so many, but the ones that are there are so incredible. And I have 22 snow-covered forests. That's all I have. I don't have any Lair of the Hydra or anything tricky like that. No Boseiju. I do not want to miss my snow drops because, well, you're going to see, but since this is such an aggressive deck, you absolutely need to curve out with snow on the first 3 turns, and I don't want my lands to be muddled with like potentially turn 1 Lair of the Hydras or something. That way I can't have an optimal turn 3 or something. So all snow covered forests, and like I said, there's 22 of them, so it's a pretty low to the ground curve, which you're going to see, but 22 is still a good number. So to begin with, for one mana cards, I got 4 copies of a new card from Kamigawa, Tamiyo's Safekeeping, which is an instant. It's like Snakeskin Vell, except it does not distribute a 1/1 counter, but it does make the target indestructible, as well as give you 2 life, which can come in handy. It did come in handy versus me versus mono red aggro, but the main thing, hexproof, indestructible, and it can target any of your permanents. So if they're trying to take away some of my enchantments, which I only have 1, then I can protect that if need be. But it's not always going to come in handy, but it is a nice bit of upside. However, speaking of snakeskin, we also got 4 copies of this bad boy, because this is just too much. Snakeskin Vell is I don't even know what to say about it. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. Love when I use it, hate when they throw it down and ruin my plans. But this is an aggro deck, very low costed, and my creatures are little. I'll always have mana up, so I can always protect my creatures with these, which is how you survive versus spot removal, and Tamiyo's Safekeeping even saves you from board wipes, so that's cool. The only thing this deck doesn't stop is sacrifice edict effects, which I have ran into quite a bit, but that's just something the deck has to try to overcome. Usually can't, but sometimes you're able to finish the job before those effects take their toll. But anyway, I do have one more set of 1-drops. It is the ever popular Blizzard Brawl, and this is why I have 22 snow-covered forest, because the effect is so incredible if you have 3 snow sources on the field. If you don't have 3, if you only have 2, the effect is so drastically worse. So I do not want to chance having to use the downgraded version of this effect when the primary goal is to have 3 snow-covered forests, so you can Blizzard Brawl, get the insane effect, and clear a path and just start attacking them. That is why I have snow-covered forests, for Blizzard Brawl dankness. And though that's all my 1 mana cards, I don't have any 1-drop creatures or anything, so my turn 1 play, just play land, pass, I do have plenty of creatures available for turn 2 plays, however, one of them being Werewolf Pack Leader. One of the greatest 2-drop green creatures I've seen pretty much ever. Replaced Scavenging Ooze as far as my go-to 2-drop green creature. It's just incredible value. Whenever you attack with a total of 6 power or greater, you draw a card. And just very good value. It also has a pump effect. You can give him +2 attack and trample, which I've caught a lot of people off guard with. Like, more people than you would think aren't aware of that ability, so you can just pump it and then, you know, finish it off with lethal. So Werewolf Pack Leader needs no real introduction. It's just incredible. I also have 4 copies of Dragon Guard Elite. A card I slept on for a very long time. I just didn't see the appeal of running this when Werewolf Pack Leader is right there. However, all of these pump it. So Dragon's Guard Elite has the potential to get, you know, very big very quickly. And like I said, this is an aggro deck, so that is exactly what we want to be doing. And we especially want to be protecting Dragon's Guard Elite with these cards. So an ideal play line: turn 1, play Land Pass. Turn 2, play Werewolf Pack Leader. If they kill it on their turn, no big deal. Turn 3, optimal playline, play Dragon's Guard Elite, have a bit of protection in my hand, so that by turn 4, if they did try to kill this, for example, my Dragon's Guard Elite will be there, and I can just go whatever route I need to based on, you know, the rest of the cards in my hand. So I prefer to wait until I have a bit of protection in order to play Dragon's Guard Elite. Sometimes that isn't possible, and I just have to throw it out and hope nothing happens, but that's the ideal play line. Pumping Dragon Guard Elite and, you know, saving it with these cards. Now I have 3 of this card, but I actually replaced this. This is Kami of Transience, a new card from Kamigawa that returns to your hand at the end of a turn that an enchantment you control went to the graveyard. I only have 1 enchantment in this deck, spoiler alert. Oh, this also gets bigger whenever you play an enchantment, so it's insane in certain enchantment heavy decks, but that is not what this is. So I swapped this out for Gnoll Hunter, which has pack tactics like the Werewolf Pack Leader, but instead of drawing a card, it gets a 1/1 counter when you attack with 6 power or greater. So I mean, neither of them are really the 2-drops of choice. These are my big hitters for 2-drops, but I wanted 3 more creatures in here, so figured Gnoll Hunter had a higher ceiling than Kami of Transience, so I swapped it out. I don't have a copy of Gnoll Hunter IRL, so pretend this is Gnoll Hunter for now, but it's coming. So this is Gnoll Hunter. That is it for my 2-drop creatures. I do have a couple spells in here. I have 4 copies of Master's Rebuke, which is an instant, a 2-cost instant that it's like a fight effect, but a 1-sided fight effect. It's like Ram Through, which was one of the cards that got me back into Magic the Gathering a couple years ago. It's just a very, very nice card. You can hold mana till they play one of their creatures, tapping out, and then you can just play this. Your creature will almost always be bigger than theirs, so you can just wait for them to play it, and then as soon as it hits, you can rebuke it and kill it. And if Dragon's Guard Elite is on the field, Dragon's Guard Elite's going to get bigger. That will trigger before your rebuke will go off. So there's a lot of combos with Dragon's Guard Elite in here, but Master's Rebuke just nice for creature removal, which is what we want to be doing. We want to be clearing a path constantly so we can attack hard and end the game quickly. And that is it for the spells. I do have, like I said, 1 enchantment in the deck. It is 4 copies of Ranger class. Another card, another hitter from D&D. Can't really go wrong with this. When you play it, you immediately get a 2/2 wolf token, which is insane value, because you can also pump 2 more mana into it to get a 1/1 counter every time you attack. And then you can pump 4 more mana into it to look at the top card of your library, and you're able to cast creature spells from the top. I normally never get into a spot where I need to do that, but some games that is a relevant and very good option. But the main attraction for this is the 1/1 counter. we're going to want as many 1/1 counters as we can muster. And like I said, the wolf token that it generates is just additional value that, you know, we love to see. So almost done with the deck, actually. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Here I got 4 copies of Old Growth Troll, everybody's favorite big boy troll. Nothing really to say. It's 3 mana 4/4 with Trample, and you can bring it back if it gets destroyed. Just sack one of your force and bring it back and have at it again. But yeah, nothing really. I mean, it's great for this aggro deck. It's like the top of the curve. In fact, we only have 3 cards left, and this right here is actually the crux of the deck. New card from Kamigawa, Kodama of the West Tree. It's a 3-drop 3/3 with reach and modified creatures. Modified is a new mechanic from Kamigawa. Equipment, auras, and counters are considered modifications. So anything that has a 1/1 counter in the deck is considered modified. So when this hits the field, my Dragon's Guard Elite has some counters, Gnoll Hunter, anything that's got pumped with my Rangers class. If anything has a counter, it's modified. So anything like that gains Trample on the spot. And whenever anything that's modified deals combat damage, I get to pull lands out of the deck and put them into play. That is just great for deck thinning. I don't have like big costed spells that I need a lot of lands out. I thought about putting some in here, but I feel like that would just, you know, muddle the deck and ruin my chances of an early aggro win, which is really what the deck wants to focus on. So that's what I ultimately ended up going with, and this is what I made it to Mythic with. So pretty self-explanatory what it does. Just play your creatures, protect them, kill their creatures, and just run over the opponent, you know, as quick as possible. There's no real long-term game plan. Like if you go up against certain matchups, it's just, and you're not really making progress by turn 4, it's probably gonna go south, but that's a risk I'm willing to take because I just love overall I love the way this deck plays. So just had to showcase it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, be sure to like the video if you want to see me play on it on Magic Arena. But until then, thank you guys for watching and have a good day, guys.